Good afternoon. I'm Eliana West, a senior at Victoria East. Welcome and thank you for taking the time to join us at Victoria ISD State of the District event.
Greetings to each of you. I am Cheyenne Glover, a senior at Victoria West High School. It is our great honor to introduce our leader, one who inspires excellence, empowers every member of our community, and champions the success of every student.
In welcoming the Superintendent of Schools, Sheila Collazo, who reminds us that excellence truly begins with each of us.
Thank you. Thank you, Eliana and Cheyenne, for that introduction. Good afternoon, and welcome to our first standalone Victoria ISD State of the District event.
Please stand as the Victoria East Choir performs the Star-Spangled Banner and remain standing for the Pledge of Allegiance. Now join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please join me in thanking our Victoria East Choir, who always delivers with excellence, and our other fine arts students who performed for you in the lobby as you entered. Thank you. Have a seat. It is my distinct honor to stand before you as the first female superintendent of this incredible district, and to collaboratively deliver the State of the District alongside our students. This milestone reflects a commitment to the progress and innovation that runs deep in our community. I want to begin by introducing our esteemed Victoria ISD Board of Trustees, sitting here in the front. First, we have Micah Patton, President, Rick Jones, Vice President, Kathy Bell, Secretary, Bridget Marshall, BJ Nelson, Margaret Pruitt, and Mickey Costella. Trustees, Your dedication, leadership, and unwavering support make a tremendous difference in helping us realize our mission and vision of achieving excellence for all. Thank you. Former VISD board members, please stand. I know we have at least a couple. Yes, thank you. Elected officials, please stand. Elected officials. I see some commissioners, the mayor, Representative Lauterbach, Kim with Senator Cohort's office. Thank you. Victoria College and A&M Victoria partners, please stand. We have both presidents here today. City of Victoria County officials, VEDC, and the Sheriff's Office, please stand. Thank you, Jonas. Several of you here. Our theme this year has been Excellence Begins with Me, and it's been a call for everyone in our district to embrace our expectations, roles, and responsibilities for the nearly 13,000 students that we have the privilege to serve. Today, we will share Victoria's victories and vision across several key areas and have our students present this information to you. So we'll be looking at academics, advanced academics, CTE, fine arts, athletics, operations, facilities, and finance to really share for you where are we as a district. Our message has been very clear from the beginning. My tenure is almost 1 year in, and I started by saying strong schools equal strong communities, and that's still true. Every one of our schools is the cornerstone of that community, and collectively we all contribute to the Victoria economy as a whole. To honor our community, we will focus on tradition and vision. As the primary leader of this district, I have immersed myself in learning and understanding the past to help shape the future by becoming and honoring what was. So if we look up here, we want to recognize the vibrant traditions that have touched nearly everyone in this room somehow and in some way. May traditions continue to live in our hearts as we transform the memories of what was to shape what can be and will be moving forward. In this district, we are grounded in the VISD way. All 2,100 staff members received this book, short book, during our convocation to solidify our culture and define how we think and act in this organization. It helps us define our core beliefs now and in the future. Eliana and Cheyenne will help us understand what this means.
VISD literally drives our core beliefs. V, we value people. People are power. VISD commits to growing and supporting the workforce as we move towards excellence.
I, we ignite learning. Everyone in VISD is a learner, adults and students. We measure learning and growth at all levels.
S, we stay student-centered. Every decision made is ultimately based on what is right for us, the students.
D, we deliver excellence. The bar has been set high, knowing that each of us is capable of performing at our very best.
Excellence begins with me.
We're very clear about our core beliefs and driving actions, and the VISD way is our true north. As we think about the vision and goals that we've established, we spent the last year developing our strategic plan, and it's a 4-year plan for the 2025 to the 2029 school years. Each of the priorities in this plan address and include performance goals, performance objectives, strategic actions, and resources that will continue to change the results in VISD because, as you see up here, the bar has been set high. For strategic priority 1, exemplary student outcomes, we are changing the landscape and trajectory for academics in Victoria ISD. During the spring of last year, we got to witness how in a very short amount of time, 100% of our campuses showed growth and improvement, 100%. Congratulations, principals who are sitting here. In addition, our A through F ratings provided lots of reasons to celebrate. Our academic playbook guides this work. The focus is on creating a very strong start as students enter the VISD system in pre-kindergarten and ensuring that they leave us as seniors and graduate college, career, military, and citizenship ready. Let's hear from our students about this first strategic priority.
In Victoria ISD, we believe in preparing every student for life beyond graduation. That's why we offer a wide variety of courses that build academic, technical, and citizenship-ready skills. Skills that are transferable and essential for success in any path students like me choose to pursue.
VISD students like me are dreaming big, and we're taking steps to make our dreams a reality. Whether we're building rockets, designing logos, preparing for medical school, or training for careers in law enforcement, VISD students are gaining the knowledge, experience, and confidence we need to succeed. Let's hear from some amazing students who are pursuing their dreams through these opportunities. We will begin with Shiloh.
Hi, my name is Shiloh Laux, and I'm in 5th grade at Smith STEM Academy. When I grow up, I want to be a musician. I love how music can tell stories and make people happy. I'm always listening to new sounds and rhythms. Because of the opportunities at my school, I discovered I also really enjoy coding and spending time in our makerspace. I like building things, solving problems, and using technology to be creative, just like in music. At Smith STEM, I get to explore both my passions. One day, I might even design my own music app or build instruments that light up and play sounds with code.
Hi, I'm Paige Tate, and I'm a 7th grader at Cade Middle School. I want to be an architectural engineer because I love designing things that help people, like bridges, roads, and buildings. In my math class, we're learning how to solve equations and work with geometry, which helps me understand how structures are built. My teacher shows us how math connects to the real world, and that makes me excited for high school engineering classes in college.
Hi, I'm Emerald Finch, and I'm a senior at East High School. I've taken 3 engineering courses, and I'm currently in rocketry. Through these classes, I've learned how to design, build, and test real-world projects. Along the way, I've gained skills that go beyond engineering. I've learned to think critically, work in teams, and manage projects, and communicate technical ideals clearly. I've also learned to bounce back from challenges and improve through feedback.
Hello, my name is Colton King, and I'm in the Engineering P-Tech program at Victoria East High School. I'm on track to earn my associate's degree next year, and I plan to attend Texas A&M University to study veterinary medicine. Through Victoria College dual credit courses and hands-on projects, I've learned how to apply math and science to solve real problems. P-Tech has given me a head start on college and helped me build the confidence I need to achieve my dreams.
Hi, I'm Adeline Stevens, and I'm in 4th grade at O'Connor Elementary. I want to be an author. As an author, I have to manage my money, sign contracts, and promote my books. In class, we're learning about saving, budgeting, and writing skills. These skills are helping me get ready to be a successful author.
Hi, my name is Parker Meesom, and after graduation, I will attend Texas A&M University Victoria, majoring in marketing and business communications. Through the dual credit opportunities at Victoria College, I've learned how branding and creativity connect to business success. I'm on track to earn my associate's degree while still in high school, which will save me both time and money. My counselors have helped me to choose electives that count towards my degree, so I'll transfer to A&M Victoria with no wasted credits. I look forward to use my creativity to help companies tell their story.
Hola, soy Alice Rodríguez y estoy en quinto grado en la escuela primaria Crane. Quiero ser doctora porque me gusta ayudar a las personas a sentirse bien. En la clase de ciencias estamos aprendiendo sobre el cuerpo humano y cómo funciona. Me parece increíble cómo los doctores y las enfermeras usan lo que saben para salvar vidas. Como soy bilingüe, podré ayudar a más personas al hablar inglés y español. Hi, I'm Alex Rodriguez and I am in 5th grade at Crane Elementary School. I want to be a doctor because I like helping people feel better. In science class, we're learning about the human body and how it works. I think it's amazing how doctors and nurses use what they know to save lives. Since I'm bilingual, I'll be able to help even more people by speaking both English and Spanish.
Hello, I'm Nina Sleds, and I'm a student at Victoria West High School in the Health Science pathway. I am working towards earning my medical assistant certificate, and I am involved in HOSA, a career and technical organization where I get to compete and learn about the healthcare careers. I've also completed 34 hours at Victoria College to get my basics out of the way, and I want to save lives by becoming a pediatric surgeon. And these experiences are helping me build the skills I'll need.
Hi, I'm Kate Lee, and I'm a student at West High School. I plan to major in biology at the College of Natural Sciences at UT, and then go to medical school to become a dermatologist. Through dual credit, advanced placement, and advanced science courses, I've built a strong foundation in biology and science that will help me succeed in college and beyond.
Hi, I'm Atticus Parsons, and I'm in 5th grade at Dudley Elementary. When I grow up, I want to be a police officer because I like helping people and keeping them safe. I think it's important to stand up for others and do the right thing. At school, we're learning about the VISD values so we can be citizenship ready. These values teach us how to be responsible, respectful, and how to solve problems, just like real officers do every day. Our teachers help us practice these values in class. We learn how to listen, be fair, and treat others with kindness. I know these lessons will help me be a great officer one day.
Hi, my name is Caroline Garcia, and I am taking Law 2 at the CTE Center. I'm interested in criminal investigations and learning how the justice system works. In class, we study real cases, learn about evidence, and practice communication skills that are important for law enforcement careers. These experiences are helping me prepare for college and a future in criminal justice.
Hi, I'm Evelyn Pedraza, and I'm a forensics student at Victoria East High School. This semester, I'm taking Introduction to Criminal Investigation at Victoria College as a dual credit class. This course challenges me to think critically and analyze data skills that are essential for forensics investigation. One day, I hope to investigate real crime scenes, and with the courses I'm taking at Victoria College, I will achieve my dreams.
Wow, hearing about all these incredible, really inspiring. From engineering, clear VISD students have a bright future. Dreams, as big as they are, need a strong foundation to take shape, and that foundation is built in the classroom through strong instruction in reading, Being college and career and citizenship ready is a VISD priority.
Today, we're excited to share some of the key improvements in our district that are helping turn dreams into reality, especially in the areas of reading and math. With focused priorities and aligned expectations of excellence, our district made tremendous progress in increasing the number of campuses scoring a C or higher in the state's accountability system, from 45% in 2024 to a remarkable 86% in 2025.
With the opportunities available through advanced placement, dual credit, and CTE classwork, more students than ever before are graduating as college or career ready. Through our strong partnership with Victoria College, enrollment in dual credit coursework has increased by 25%. And we are excited to have recently announced our new Freshman to Freshman initiative, which encourages 9th grade students to also enroll as freshmen at Victoria College and begin taking dual credit courses offered at our high school campuses. Increases in college and career readiness have resulted in additional funding for the district, allowing VISD to offer dual credit coursework at no charge for our students.
That's right. These impressive increases reflect VISD's focus on improving academic achievement and ensuring that students like me are college, career, and citizenship ready.
To enhance classroom instruction, VISD developed and implemented new comprehensive literacy and numeracy frameworks across the district this year. These frameworks are designed to ensure mastery of the essential skills needed for our future careers.
Let's hear directly from our fellow VISD students about how these frameworks are transforming their learning, empowering them to take ownership of their progress, and helping them connect classroom lessons to real-world skills.
Shiloh, can you tell us how reading has changed in your classroom this year and what a typical reading lesson looks like?
First, my teacher models what good readers and writers do, then we practice together, and then we try it on our own. This helps me take ownership for my learning and makes sure I really understand what I'm reading and writing.
It sounds like your teacher is focused on engaging you in real-world reading and writing and making sure you become an independent reader and writer. Atticus, what are some literacy strategies you've learned this year?
We have been working to become better writers. We use specific steps to apply all the skills we have learned, and we use acronyms to help us remember what to do. We use the RACE strategy to help us write responses, and we use cups and arms to revise and edit our writing.
Thank you for sharing, Atticus. Paige, what does this look like in the middle school level?
It's similar. We use the RACE strategy in the pitchfork thesis to write clear responses supported with text evidence. By writing a clear thesis statement, I can organize my ideas and answer the prompt in a structural and focused way.
Parker, do you see any similarities at high school?
Absolutely. At Victoria West High School, I use the writing process to carefully analyze the prompt, develop a pitchfork thesis, and identify key evidence within the text. I've learned to organize my thoughts through graphic organizers, collaborate with my peers, and revise my work. After receiving feedback from my teacher, I make any final revisions before submitting my final product. These strategies helped me when I wrote my SAT composition and when I researched for my dual credit courses.
That's a great example of how these strategies build from grade to grade, helping us grow into confident, independent thinkers and have strong starts and strong finishes each school year. Let's shift to numeracy. Adeline, have you noticed differences in your math class this year?
We're solving more real-world problems and using the polar strategy to plan and organize our work. It helps us think critically, not just memorize formulas.
Paige, what's happening in your classroom to help math come to life?
We use Polar too. but now we also use models and manipulatives to really understand why the math works, not just how to do it. It makes learning math more meaningful.
That's a great point. The new frameworks are designed not only to help us understand the material, but to connect it to real-world learning and ensure we all reach a level of excellence in our learning.
Alex, how do you know if you're on track in meeting grade level expectations?
Our teacher shows us what good reading, writing, and math looks like for our grade. We set goals every 9 weeks so we know what we're supposed to be able to do. And we keep practicing until we get there. As students, we are expected to take ownership of our learning by tracking our progress.
It's clear that these new literacy and numeracy frameworks are helping to equip students with the skills that we need to reach our dreams, whether that's in law enforcement, business, nursing, or any of the many other fields that we've heard about today. By improving both our reading and math instruction, the district is providing us with the tools to excel, not just in school, but in life. With these changes, we build a foundation for success that will last beyond the classroom.
We're excited about the progress our district is making, and we can't wait to see how these improvements continue to help students thrive. Together, we're all working toward a future where every student can achieve their dreams and excellence occurs in all classrooms across VISD.
As you've seen today, VISD students are not just dreaming, they're doing. From elementary exploration to high school specialization and advanced academic rigor, our district is building futures with purpose.
Thank you for supporting VISD students, our educators, and our mission to prepare every learner for life beyond the classroom. Strong schools, strong communities.
Let's give our students another round of applause. It's so different when we hear it from them. And two things clearly resonate. One is around partnerships. Victoria College, clearly a preferred partner for us. A&M Victoria, we're headed there. We're going to build that. And then you hear processes. What are we doing different in order to change the trajectory for VISD? All embedded here. I want to also share that the Texas Education Agency provides us with specific funds when we meet specific college criteria. Last year, the prior year, our district had earned about $110,000. This last year, we tripled that amount and we generated $320,000. So you heard our students talk about how VISD is now paying for all dual credit. With that money that we're generating, and we have the potential to earn up to $2 million, we will continue to pay for all dual credit courses for every single student in VISD. The goal is that they all graduate with college hours, and we're starting that with our Freshman to Freshman initiative. A couple of other things with that is that we will be recognizing students for earning different levels of college hours. If they earn 3 hours in either math or English, there's a level of distinction all the way up to the 42 core and the associate's degree. Very clearly, we want more students graduating with an associate's degree. That's 60 hours that parents and students do not have to pay for. Victoria College, we have built such a strong partnership. We've expanded, as you heard, our dual credit courses by 25%. That's going to go up significantly. We've already developed a long-term strategic plan for staffing to ensure that they're ready for the kinds of numbers that we're going to have moving forward. A&M Victoria has hired 2 people, 2 advisors, 1 for each of our high schools, to help advise students as they graduate and transition them into A&M Victoria. Thank you to both of you. As students were up here, you heard them talk about 4 different career clusters. I also want to share that Each year, the Career and Technical Association of Texas designates districts of distinction. And to put this in perspective, there are 1,200 school districts in Texas. Of all of those, VISD was one of 38 districts of distinction. That is a huge accomplishment. Along those lines, we have an expansive CTE program that has 23 programs of study and 12 career clusters. You heard about 4 of those. There are so many more that we offer. And what we want is to give students to build their careers early and to earn the industry-based certification that they can earn with us, and they can use that to work while they go to college or use it in other ways. We know that academics is the heartbeat of our work. Building on student strengths is also imperative. This past year, 2,432 students participated in UIL extracurricular events in grades 7 through 12. We know that that number is going to increase again this year because when students are involved, they're engaged. Of those numbers, 249 students earned prestigious UIL awards, and 22 of our athletic teams advanced to the playoffs. VISD is a powerhouse. So I'm going to shift a little bit as we talk about fine arts. Our fine arts programs continue to flourish, providing rich opportunities for creativity, expression, and cultural appreciation in music, visual arts, and theater. These accomplishments reflect our commitment to exemplary student outcomes and excellence, nurturing talent that thrives beyond the walls of our classrooms. With us is David Edge, our Director of Fine Arts, to share more.
Welcome to the Academy Awards. Yes, I am David Edge. I'm the Director of Fine Arts. I've been proud to be in public education for 35 years, 26 of those here in VISD. And what we are seeing now is a wonderful growth in the right direction. Let's give it up for all of our students, teachers, and administration. Today, Fine Arts recognizes excellence at the state of the district. We'd like to begin with excellence in a feature performance by our Ballet Folklorico. So much fun, and if you need some cardio, please make sure you come join the ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to talk a little bit about how our students, using our fine arts mission, we serve over 80% of the district population every year, equaling 10,000 students, PK through 12th. VISD is proud to offer all the same courses you might find in a large school in Austin or Dallas or Houston, and are in discussions with Victoria College, we've heard that before, to begin offering even more dual credit fine arts courses to give our students every opportunity to reach for the stars. My mission field has always been to service of students and families that I've taught my entire career. And the most important skill that we do teach our fine arts students is what you saw here, to serve and to offer talents and bring joy into our community, our school, and all over the world. Our students serve and perform in hundreds of events throughout the year, including parades at Veterans and Christmas and concerts and PTO programs, sports events and pep rallies. We do the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo Art Contest, art exhibits, poster contests, local and regional national dance contests, all kinds of spring and fall band, elementary choir, orchestra, theater performances. And some of the most important things are partnering with Victoria Symphony Orchestra. They do a fabulous job with our students. Victoria Ballet Theater, Victoria Fine Arts Association, Victoria Bach Festival, Victoria College. Through our students get an opportunity to perform in the Victoria Civic Chorus, Crossroads Community Band, Crossroads String Orchestra, Theater Victoria partners with us, community art, music, and theater festivals. We've worked with Victoria Main Street and even Discover Victoria and more. In the workplace, I've talked with Kiwanis and the Lions Club, and we teach what a lot of folks are looking for with dependability, being self-directed, collaboration, having an excellent work ethic, problem-solving skills, and being group, team, and family-oriented. As we will hear in a few minutes, our students not only serve, but being a part of fine arts changes the way the brain works in creativity and learning. As an example, did you know that the 2024 SAT Texas average was 1,001? The national average was 1,025. The Texas All-State Musicians, where our folks are a part of, average 1,299. Music and fine arts changes lives. I could go on, but I'd like our students to help me recognize and celebrate some of the excellence we have achieved across the state and nation. I'm proud and honored to present the student leadership from both East and West representing our VISD Fine Arts Department. Let's march them on. In visual arts, we've got Ivana Benitez, Adeline Bonnell, Aiden Garcia, Mackenzie Hubbard, and Aaliyah Wackerlin. In band, Germani Barnett, Miles Bookwalder, Cooper Clark, Cynthia Dubrul, Emery Johnson, Lane Kern, Aaron Posada, Caden Ratliff, Elizabeth Serrano Viana. In choir, Madison Atkinson, Zachary Balboa, Derek Barrientes, Kelsey Bonus, Diamond Martinez, Gabby Sanchez. In dance, Adriana Garcia, Emily Rodriguez, Ambry Romanowski, Madeline Sanchez, Alexandria Williams. In orchestra, Jacob Acuna, Joseph Caraballo, Bailey Lynch, Philip Saldana, Mason Wong, Camden White. And in theater, Cheyenne Glover, Major Lifesay, India Morales, Morel Steeps, Wayhan Thomas, Alyssa Vargas, Eliana West, and Marley Duran. Let's give it up one more time and applause for our amazing student leadership and giving of their times and talents. People ask me, what do you do? And I said, well, I actually get to be a grandparent because I get to go to all the classes. I have 72 teachers that I monitor. We have over 10,000 students that we affect. And so I get to go to all the campuses and all the classes, go in, play with the kids, and then leave it with the teachers. And it's wonderful. It is a beautiful thing. Thank you so much. So we're going to honor some district awards that we've received. And our first district award is the Theater District of Distinction State Award. And we're going to welcome Eliana West and Cheyenne Glover, you heard them earlier, up to the podium.
In an ever-changing world, there are some constants that make a community and society grow in a positive way. The importance of a child's education is an absolute constant. Another constant is the saying, failing to plan is planning to fail. And in fine arts, planning is a way of life.
Art teachers plan exhibits, poster contests, and more for their students. Band, choir, orchestra, and dance plan concerts, parades, football games, competitions, and more.
Like the other fine arts, theater uses project-based learning, collaboration, creativity, time management, innovation, and communication as their bread and butter. We learn about business when we research how to produce a play, musical, or a film. We learn about architecture and engineering when we build a set design or raise and lower various pieces on a fly rail.
But the most obvious people see is the communication aspect of speaking and acting in a production. We learn self-confidence to speak in front of people and to direct or teach other people in a purposeful way. We learn not to be a follower, but to be a leader. Our theater teachers build relationships, give us opportunities, and high expectations. And the Texas Education Theater Association has recognized our district and campus success.
Through a rubric involving course offerings, facilities, performances, curriculum requirements, leadership and mentorship, advocacy, resources, technology, budget, and district support, the following awards were given, with a four-tier system of recognized, commendable, outstanding, and exemplary. The district earned a commendable distinction. Cade Middle School, STEM Middle School, Victoria East, and Victoria West earned an outstanding distinction. Howell Middle School earned an exemplary distinction.
This is the second consecutive year VISD has earned this award. Thank you to our theater teachers, and thank you, VISD.
See, we knew they were ringers because they were part of theater, so we knew they would do well as they're speaking to you. Our second district award is the Best Communities for Music Education's National Award. Caden Ratliff, Aaron Posada, Zachary Balboa, and Joseph Caraveo.
The NAMM Foundation's Best Communities for Music Education Award is a signature program that recognizes and celebrates school districts and schools in the United States for the outstanding efforts by teachers, administrators, parents, students, and community leaders, and their support for music education as an essential part of a student's learning.
Research into music education continues to demonstrate educational, cognitive, and social skills benefits for children who make music. After 2 years of music education, researchers found that participants show more sustainable improvements in how the brain processes speech and reading scores than their less involved peers. And the students who are involved in music are not only more likely to graduate, but are also to attend college as well.
Not to mention, music teaches the STEM skills of communication, collaboration, creativity, critical thinking, resilience, promptness, time management, adaptability, and innovation. Social benefits include conflict resolution and how to give and receive constructive criticism.
To receive the Best Communities designation, Victoria ISD answered detailed questions about funding, graduation requirements, music class participation, instruction time, facilities, support for the music program, and community music making programs. Responses were verified by school officials and reviewed by the leading arts educational research firm, Wolf Brown. This is VISD's 7th consecutive year for this award. Okay. Thank you to all of our music teachers, and thank you, VISD.
Not only with their instruments and their voices, they can speak well too. It's awesome. Our third district award is the Visual Art District of Distinction State Award. Welcome Adeline Bonnell, Aiden Garcia, and Mackenzie Hubbard.
We have learned that art is not just a subject, it is life. It is the clothes that you wear, the cars you drive, the homes you live in, the majestic earth and nature, and more. Colors, textures, geometry, architecture, history, and so much more is a part of the art classroom.
The Texas Art Educators Association is the largest state professional organization for art educators in the United States. It is the mission of TAEA to promote quality visual arts education through leadership, advocacy, service, and professional development.
The District of Distinction Award is determined by a rigorous 14-point rubric that examines the district's visual arts program from participation of the TAEA through membership, exhibits, contests, and community engagement in the visual arts through field experiences, community service, and collaboration with other content areas.
Out of the 1,200 districts eligible for the award and the 109 districts who received this award this year, VISD is one of the 16 districts that have received this award for 7 consecutive years. Every year it has been available, and that puts VISD in the top 1.3% of all visual art programs in Texas. Thank you to our art teachers, and thank you to VISD.
Thank you.
So we get to hear 3 big awards in fine arts, and these are state and national awards. VISD's Fine Arts program is again a powerhouse. As we shift now and we think about athletics, our student athletes have demonstrated remarkable dedication, teamwork, sportsmanship, and more. Several teams captured district championships and advanced to state-level competitions, showcasing resilience and excellence in every game. Athletics in VISD is not just about winning games and trophies, it's truly about building character, leadership, and healthy bodies and minds. Let's transition now to hear from our athletes about our athletic programs.
I'm Glory Palmer, senior swimmer at West High School, and I'm currently ranked #1 in my class. Kason and I are humbled to be here today to speak on the state of VISD athletics. VISD is all one big team. East versus West is a great rivalry, but when we are not playing against each other, we are rooting for each other. Personally, VISD athletics has allowed me to learn several important skills that I am able to apply in the classroom and the real world. Athletics has taught me discipline, resilience, and confidence, and also provided me with some of my closest friends. It gives me an outlet to release my stress after a long school day and improves my mental well-being. Because of VISD athletics, I have been able to set goals, chase after them, and achieve them, and I am extremely grateful for those opportunities. VISD had a banner year last year, and we are starting much the same this year. These are total district athletic achievements. This is based on both East and West accomplishments combined. At the Board of Excellence Awards, 184 secondary students were recognized for their academic achievements, and 131 of those students were athletes. VISD celebrated 6 girls' team district championships and 3 boys' team district championships. We had 3 girls' team runner-up district champs and 3 boys' team runner-up district champs, with 51 girls and 74 boys garnering all-district honors, and 68 girls and 70 boys receiving academic all-district honors.
I'm Kason Coley, senior baseball player at East High School, and I'm currently ranked #3 in my class. VISD athletics has not only given me a reason to strive to succeed in the classroom, but has also given me a reason to be the best student athlete I can possibly be. It has provided me with opportunities to pursue my goals and dreams both in athletics and in the classroom, excelling on and off the field. Let's talk about postseason. 8 girls teams and 6 boys teams qualified for by district. 5 girls teams and 5 boys teams qualified for area, 44 individual girls and 3 girls teams qualified for regionals, while 32 individual boys and 4 boys teams qualified for regionals. 11 individual girls and 2 girls teams qualified for state, while 9 individual boys and 1 boys team qualified for state. 3 individual girls and 2 individual boys were crowned state champions, One boys team was crowned runner-up state champion. One girls team won a coveted state championship. Sports teach valuable life lessons such as teamwork, discipline, and resilience. VISD athletes learn how to set goals, manage their time, and develop leadership skills. They also gain a strong work ethic, sportsmanship, and the ability to overcome adversity, leading to improved physical and mental well-being. On behalf of Glory and myself, we want to extend a big thank you to all our VISD coaches and trainers for their tireless efforts in making VISD great.
As we hear from these students, they talk about our athletic accolades, but you also see that these are two top-performing class students as well. VISD has a very strong powerhouse athletic program. The broader vision is that all facilities also match the caliber of our team. That's the vision. We've heard the saying, build it and they shall come. We need to build it. The vision is to invest in a state-of-the-art athletic facility that prioritizes training programs and empowers our coaches and athletes alike. Just like our theme of excellence begins with me, student athletes and coaches commit daily to ensuring that they're pushing their personal and team limits. We need to come together with common purpose to ensure that the athletic facilities at some point become our reality. I'm going to shift gears here just for a minute, and we're going to talk a little bit about operations to give you context in this state of the district. We know that behind every successful classroom are a lot of department teams that make that happen. When we look at child nutrition, last year we served 2,586,490 meals. That's a lot. Every student in VISD receives free breakfast and lunch. On the transportation side, we logged 881,000 miles. To put that in perspective, that is from the coast of Florida to the coast of California and back every day. Every day. 40 buses run daily to transport approximately 3,000 students to school, but we also run buses for extracurricular as well. And I hope that you got to see our athletic bus outside. That's one of our 3 new buses that our Board of Trustees approved and we're using to transport students. They are super excited about the fact that it has carriage in the bottom, just like a charter bus. As we shift here and we think about maintenance, we've heard a lot about maintenance and this community. Our facilities are a priority. We have 29 facility complexes, 425 exterior doors that have to be inspected twice a year, 2.6 million square feet of facilities are cleaned and maintained. When I read that number, I said, I'm going to go back and I'm going to look at the Huckabee notebook and I'm going to make sure that that number's correct because I'm saying it out loud and it's correct. 2.6 million square feet. We have 599 acres that we have to mow and manage. 693 rooftop units and 18 chillers that have to be maintained. Last year, over 10,000 work orders were processed. So we ask, how does VISD take care of their facilities? We do. We do. We do have aging facilities that we need to address, and I'm going to talk about that just a little bit later. I'm going to shift quickly into our financial status. We are proud to say that VISD has a strong history of financial health, having earned an A superior rating from the Texas Education Agency for over 20 years. That is the highest level rating that is assigned. In addition, we also make the decision to submit our audit file to the Government Finance Officers Association, or GFOA, and we have also earned the the Certificate of Achievement for Excellence in Financial Reporting, which is the national level recognition. We take care of our finances. Thank you to our business office and staff. Not to get into the details here, but just to show, because people ask, a district operates off of two primary buckets of money. The first one is our big 199 budget, which is our maintenance and operations budget. We in Victoria ISD have a $139 million budget that we run annually. This year, based on some right sizing that we did with some personnel and some other cost savings that we had, unlike many other school districts that continue to struggle, our Board of Trustees approved a balanced budget for this school year. We're going to continue to look at where we can cut additional funds, whether it's through software, utilities, contracts, and a lot of other different areas, to ensure that we're garnering other funds that we can shift to take care of our people, because we said earlier on, and you heard the girls, we value people. The goal is to continue to compensate people in a way that communicates that. The bucket on the right side is our INS budget, and INS is basically what we use, it's interest and sinking, and it's what we use for debt service. It's how we pay our bonds back, just like when you finance a home, this is what we do. And our payments for that are about $10 million annually. The last bond that was passed in Victoria ISD was a 2007 bond, and I'll talk about that just a little bit later. As we look at our taxes, our M&O tax rate is just over 69 cents. Our INS tax rate is just over 10 cents. Our total tax rate is running at 80 cents, which is about 28 cents lower than any other school district around us. We have the lowest tax rate we've had in the last 30 years. Some of this has to do with compression, and some of it has to do with some other factors. Just want to communicate that. So let's talk a little bit about fund balance, and you can see this 10-year span of where fund balance was and where it is. In the early teens, you can see that fund balance was significantly lower. You can see fund balance begin to rise, and as it's peaked at the top and you see it circled, during COVID, every school district received ESSER funds. And Victoria ISD did the right thing with ESSER funds. Randy Meyer was here at the time. Michelle Yates was also helping toward the end of that. But they told us, don't use ESSER funds on recurring costs. Use ESSER funds to supplant what you can, giving you the opportunity to build your fund balance. And that's exactly what Victoria ISD did. So we sometimes think of fund balance as a savings. It's not a savings account. It is our cash management account. It is for unforeseen expenditures, emergencies, and disasters. When Harvey hit, the fund balance was low here. It was lower. That money is set aside to help with those kinds of things. It eliminates the need for short-term borrowing, and if you look at that list, the bigger thing is it helps us maintain a high credit rating. Just like us as individuals have a credit rating, they look at our credit rating as a district, and it gives us lower interest rates on bonds when we want to go back and sell bonds. So that's a little bit about fund balance. And I want to show you this slide because this is our latest pride and joy, and I'm shifting a little bit into facilities. Mission Valley was completed this past summer. We had our ribbon cutting ceremony. It was completed, as Randy Meyer would say, on time and on budget, and we heard that over and over. Students and staff love their school. If we look at the next slide, before that, 2007 was the last bond. These were the campuses that were built: East, West, Cade, Shalimar, Taurus, and this amazing Fine Arts Center. That bond was about $157 million. In today's money, that bond would cost over $500 million. You often have to capitalize on the time because the longer you wait, the more it's going to cost. If we flip to the next slide, we have Chandler, Crane, and De Leon, a little bit older, but still campuses that have been maintained are in good shape. They just need those component upgrades and some that happened with ESSER and some that still need to happen. The bottom line is we have a lot of older facilities that aren't where they need to be. 1/3 of our students, about 4,000 students, are sitting in older, aging, failing facilities. And I know that it is my moral and ethical responsibility to ensure that equity prevails. And by equity, I mean that every single one of our 13,000 students are being educated in the same caliber of school with the same facilities and the same resources, regardless which corner of Victoria ISD you live in. That's the goal. My mantra, as I said earlier, has been strong schools equals strong communities. We've heard from our students. We have amazingly strong programs, and we're going to continue to get stronger because this is the bar. I was talking to a teacher back here before the event started, and she said, "I can't tell you how excited I am." And my answer was, "Tell me more. Why?" And she said, "Because it's different. I can control what happens in my school with my team, but we feel the difference in this district in where we're headed, where the bar is, and what the expectations for us are as a whole." And that's not going to change because all 13,000 students are depending on us. I'm going to end with this. It's time. It's time to provide the necessary upgrades to our 2010 campuses that are now 15 years old to keep them in top shape for the next 20 years. It's time to provide other schools the necessary upgrades that they also need to keep them going for the next 20 years. It's time to cut costs for utilities in facilities that aren't efficient and address our underutilized facilities. It's time to invest in the legacy campuses that the community values, yet are failing. Patty Welder, STEM Middle School, Victoria High. It's time to close the gap and address the campuses that do not meet facility standards. They're grandfathered. The time is now. It's time to come together and deliver on the promise that we owe every single one of our students. As I look around the room, many of you are from this community, and guess what? As our 13,000 students transition, they will be the community. They will be our community. What are we doing for them? In closing, we shared our victories and our vision. As your superintendent, I am deeply inspired by the passion and commitment of our board, students, staff, families, and everyone who sits here as a community partner. Together, we will continue to advance this work. Thank you for your trust and partnership on this journey.
Let us rise together, embody the belief that excellence begins with me.
work boldly to strengthen our schools, and uplift our entire community. The time is now. This is our call to action.
Let's make it happen together.